action. Hi, guys. Welcome to another excellent episode of Sinister Sinema.
Yeah, this is our 6th day of our 31 days of Halloween. And
only 60?
Only the 6th one. But it's our 30th episode overall. Isn't that crazy?
I know. Just, what, 4 years ago?
I don't know. It was only a couple months ago. We've only been doing... Well, our first one we ever did was, because I just looked this up today on our IMDb, is that November of 2021 was the first one that we ever did.
Mr. Monkey.
What is up? Thanks, guys, for being here. What are we drinking tonight?
I don't know. Something strong.
Yeah, we are. It's called a... Lily water.
Lily water? Shit.
Lily water.
That is not the right name for that.
I'm gonna pour it on the stream.
Chris saying hello to us two sexy. No.
Oh, I thought you wanted more.
No, it's full. It's strong for me.
It is.
What do you think I am, Chris?
It's just 3 alcohols and a juice mixed. Yeah.
Damn, Steel Reserves. Man, when I was younger, dude, I can't ever drink Jack Daniels.
Why not?
Because I bought 2 bottles of Jack one time because this guy was talking smack.
Okay, it sounds...
Oh, it's Chuck. I got the two confused.
Chuck. I knew it was Chuck.
Oh,
did you say Chris?
Yeah, see, yeah. I got them mixed up.
I know. It's like you got a C and a J right there at
the beginning. They're right at the beginning.
It's messed up.
Oof.
So...
No, I bought 2 bottles of Jack. Oh, but before we do all that, what movie are we reviewing today?
People Under the Stairs.
People Under the Stairs.
1991. Wes Anderson? Wes Anderson? It didn't seem like a Wes Anderson movie. It wasn't as funny.
I know, nothing was all centered.
Yeah, the colors were not bright at all.
Yeah, there was no...
Yeah, it just didn't seem right. Yeah, there wasn't any funny
I'm going to be
music.
honest with you, dude.
What?
I never liked his movies.
Who, Wes Anderson?
Yeah.
Really?
This guy.
Oh, Wes Craven. This is actually a Wes Craven movie.
Yeah, we're just playing around.
But...
I've never really liked his movies.
You never really liked Wes Anderson's movies?
I'm too drunk to taste his chicken. Hell yeah. Famous words, Colonel Sanders. No, I don't know, man. I don't know about Wes Craven.
Don't speak ill of the dead.
Is he? No, he's not dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Jamie, look up when Wes Craven died. Please, if you can.
He's not dead, Doug.
Yeah, that fool's dead.
No, he's not.
He died like 2 or 3 years ago.
You know what I didn't like about him?
COVID.
Those big, stupid glasses he wore all the time.
That's George Romero. Yeah, 2015.
That's not George Romero.
George Romero had the big, stupid glasses.
That's James Gunn.
He may have big, stupid glasses, too.
James Gunn.
But George Romero always wore the giant glasses.
That looked fucking dumb. I'm sorry. Nobody told this man. He went to his grave wearing those stupid things.
No, he actually asked to be buried in them. Oh, that's disgusting.
Exactly how you're going to die.
So, oof. So, how was everything else besides the movie world?
My aunt's all right.
Cool. Last night, for anyone who wasn't here, we had a mishap of epic proportions. That's 2 nights in a row. So 2 nights ago, maybe our podcast is cursed. We did a episode 2 nights ago where the audio just completely shit out. Like it just froze up, wasn't working.
You misspelled shut down. You missaid shut down.
And
I believe you said shit out.
It shit out. And then last night we did the smoke machine and it set off the fire alarm in the warehouse, the storage house we're in.
Right when I had to go piss.
Right when you walked out. I was thinking about that. I was like, I bet people think that that was totally a trick and you like walked over and set off a smoke alarm or something.
I don't have my glasses.
But yeah, it freaking, the smoke alarm went off. It was so loud it was disorienting. I had to go rip it off the wall. Meanwhile, your aunt comes running out of the office and trips, and you had to help her up. You're like, what's going on?
She fucking did a triple Lindy off her little fucking rascal or whatever it was.
Oh my God. Well, I took this battery out of the smoke detector today.
Mr. Monkey, no battery.
Yeah,
So we could possibly burn to death.
Well, I mean, there's neighboring units that hopefully their alarms will go off if an actual fire happens.
You said units.
And we'll know if there's a fire in here, like, because we're in here. I mean, we're stuck behind this table, and the roll-up, we got to get over there and roll up a roll-up door, so hopefully it doesn't spread super fast, like Great White.
Did Mr. Monkey see he was voted VIP?
I don't know, Mr. Monkey, you got a little diamond next to your name, because you're a VIP now.
Because that you now.
There was a random, you're a VIP. That's all it means. I don't know if it comes with anything. I think you can, I don't know what it means.
I think you may be able to take a picture of your cachettes and put them on.
This is a good drink. Nice and strong.
Can't do it. Too strong.
What? But it's also weak. It's also smooth and complex. Don't think of it as strong. Think of it as flavorful.
Muy chingon.
Let me know when you want more.
Chris said to shotgun it. Should I shotgun it?
If you want to. I mean, Chris would have drank that like 10 minutes ago.
I'm surprised the other day when he was on that his drink lasted that long.
That was his water.
No, his little drink, it lasted.
His beer?
No, the little drink.
Oh, the little shot?
What in the hell is that?
It's just a face. There's a face on the chat.
I had 2 votes to say to shotgun it.
Oh, okay. You can try it.
I am. Just say I can shotgun everything. Anything. Doug. Anything. Ready?
Yep. Just don't slam the glass down.
Whew.
You want another one?
Oh my God, that's tart.
It's 1 part lemon. So it's 1 part gin, 1 part violette, 1 part lemon, and 1 part orange liqueur.
Who is that?
That's Bob Ross. Bob Ross is in the chat.
Sweet. There you go, guys. I shotgunned it.
Slurping on.
Slurping on some scissor.
Yeah. Oh.
I laughed and burped at the same time. So what's up? We're gonna talk about this movie or what?
If you want. I mean, I'm kind of afraid to talk about this movie because I love this movie. I think
it's a bunch of bullshit. That's what it is.
I love this movie, and you just already explained how you feel about it. That it's a bunch of bullshit. So that's what, this is like voted over and over like one of his best films by like many critics.
You see what Chris said?
Yeah.
I know, you don't sip on shit. You go fucking straight down the gullet, the whole thing. I think we got a little fight going on here.
I know. I don't know. I mean, our catchphrase is tune in and talk shit.
Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for talking shit to each other.
Just be nice while you're talking shit.
No, don't be nice. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I love... The characters in here are pretty good. I like the characters. It's just the storyline could have been a little bit better.
What did you not like about the storyline?
The whole movie. I don't like how there were black people that made them break into the houses.
There was a white person too.
Why did they have to be
Spencer?
Why?
Spencer was the main
Did they have
guy.
to be black?
And there was one of them was white.
Why though? I'm just kidding. I'm not
diversity.
like that. This isn't one of those fucking woke channels. I don't give a fuck.
Diversity.
Diversity.
So
No, I liked it. It was cool. I just wish it could have been. I don't know. I wish the makeup was a little bit better.
Mr. Monkey said he wasn't white. He was albino.
So he was a black albino?
No, he's a white albino. He did become a white albino at one point in the movie.
Chris, the stereotype hurt your gooch. My gwetch. Hurt my gwetch.
So this thing came out in 1991.
Percio!
Hey, Percio. This thing came out in 1991. It actually was it performed really well. The $6 million budget.
It made back all its money in the first week.
Thanks, Percio. It made back its money within just a few days, and then went on to do nearly $25,000 just in North America, which is like 25 million.
I was like, that ain't shit.
Yeah, that's not very much. But yeah, to me, I saw this movie when it came out in the theaters.
You know when I saw it?
Last week.
Yesterday. I never saw it. I've seen so many clips of it though. It's in like top movies that have a villain running around in full bondage gear.
Yeah.
With a shotgun and spikes all over his crotch.
Yeah, that was good. So the basic story is there's a family who's getting evicted. The mom's sick. The daughter is Jamie said she likes how you're such a naysayer without even seeing it.
I just never.
Because you were definitely like, why do we add this movie? Why aren't we doing this one? This movie sucks. And
it's
then you didn't even see it.
I don't really care for Wes Craven.
Are you being serious right
Yes, his only movie I really enjoyed was Serpent in the Rainbow.
What about, you didn't like the first Nightmare on Elm Street?
Not too much. I mean, he's a fucking pedophile, burned serial killer.
I know.
Once again, that's some of my favorite movies are about pedophilia, burned serial killers. How come it's not on? You didn't turn it on?
I think the battery's dead. Yeah, the battery's dead.
No, you gotta turn it on. There's a switch.
No, the battery's
okay.
dead. Definitely the battery's dead because I checked it the other day.
So I have that one. I also have that one, Leatherface, and I have the Pinhead.
See, what's funny is you're like, I don't even like Wes Craven. That guy's a pedophile. I mean, not Wes Craven, but Freddy. But you have the doll.
I'd trade all three of them for
tattooing,
a gram of cocaine, and a handle of Jack.
Yeah, he collects pedophile dolls.
Why not? Well, anyway, I was at my house one day, and I was like, what in the fuck is that noise? I was looking everywhere. And it was just real, you could barely hear it. It was all,
no running in the halls.
I was like, what the fuck is that? You know what it was?
That thing.
The weak batteries on my fucking Leatherface.
Oh.
It makes a chainsaw noise.
But when the batteries start to die, it starts talking just by itself.
And it was driving me crazy. I didn't know where it was coming from because it was so low. I would be like...
So this one says no running in the halls whenever you hit but you just turn it on and then like it's motion detected, right? Like if you motion in front of it,
Dude,
it says
out
that.
of the box, those things are like $300.
That's craziness. There's a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game coming out.
I think those games are dumb, dude.
I'm just telling you, it's coming out. It's coming out.
I've already seen the movie. Why do I want to play Leatherface?
The guy that plays Roach in this movie is going to be one of the voices in the game.
What, the little girl running around screaming?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because Roach weighs like 65 pounds.
Yeah. So this thing is about some kids, or a kid.
Poindexter Fool Williams.
Yeah, Poindexter Fool. And he's, everybody calls him Fool in the movie. He refers to himself once as Poindexter. Brandon Adams, he's not, it's weird. He was in like a lot of stuff and he just kind of dropped off. And I saw a picture of him from recent, and he's like, you know, he's still like a good looking dude. Looks like he's in shape. I don't know. He's just maybe not acting. I don't know. But he was also in Sandlot and Mighty Ducks. He also played, what was that movie that Michael Jackson did? Moonwalker? You remember that? He also played like the young Michael Jackson character in Moonwalker.
And he also played with all the kids.
He was a kid.
Sorry.
So he was the movie takes place on his 13th birthday. He just turns 13. He finds out he's getting evicted. His mom has cancer. His sister has she's 17 with 8 kids. It seems like they're sleeping all over the couches.
It's actually
in the
just
ghetto.
part 2 from summer school.
Okay, cool. It's like when she goes home. Like during the day is when summer school is filmed. She also played AJ Lang. No. That's the main lady. I can't think of her name right now. But the sister, she played Denise in Summer School with Mark Harmon and Kirstie Alley. And Mark Harmon...
She played the girl that didn't know how to drive.
Yeah, she didn't know how to drive. Mark Harmon is basically trying to get all these kids to pass high school, but he has to do a favor for each one of them. And her favor is to learn how to drive, so he teaches her how to drive.
Then they start taking advantage of him.
They start taking advantage of him. But it is that's the movie that the guy from Abominable, that's the movie, that character, Chainsaw in that movie is the one that I always confuse that guy with. Because they look very similar.
Man, you got to see what he looks like now. He looks
Chainsaw?
fucking rough.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't confuse him anymore. And then it's also got Everett McGill and Wendy Robbie, I don't know, from Twin Peaks, which they play a couple.
I think that chick, Wendy Robbie, I think she's hot, dude. I don't know why.
You like crazy. You like crazy.
I do. I do. I attract crazy, and man.
And you like it.
I fucking eat that shit up like ramen.
Dude, oh yeah, she's even crazier in Twin Peaks. She's got an eye patch.
Man,
yeah.
I had that box set and I gave it away.
Oh man.
It's probably so expensive now.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Well, the good thing is it's all streaming. And I
want actual media on my shelf.
Well, I mean, at least you can watch it before deciding if you want to buy it.
Well, you say it's good. I'm going to take your word for it.
I mean, but I like David Lynch. I think David Lynch is just like this crazy fucking chain-smoking genius.
His music is fucking weird.
Dude, it's weird. Dude, he's like... Yeah, he's a weird
I dig
genius.
it. I dig his music. But
they actually chose them for this role after seeing them in Twin Peaks. Like he liked how they worked together in Twin Peaks and chose them for this role. Very, very different. I mean, she's not so different because she was crazy in that, but...
She's crazy in Twin Peaks?
Yeah. Yeah, not crazy like she wants to murder people and eat them like in this movie, but crazy like, she's...
Crazy like a fox.
I mean, I'll tell you because it's like she's crazy about, in Twin Peaks, her curtain runners. She's trying to invent a completely silent like curtain runner when you open and close the curtains. And she's just like, I mean, she's just nuts. And it's like, and then at a certain point she gets, are you going to watch this or I'm going to spoil it for you?
That's all right.
At a certain point she gets brain damage and thinks she's in high school again. So she's like acting like a teenager. Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. But this was filmed like Twin Peaks ran from 89 to 91, I think, or 89 to 90. So this was filmed like right after that.
I think I liked her in People Under the Stairs because of the way her makeup looked. She reminded me of Mimi from the Drew Carey Show. I thought Mimi was so hot.
Dude, the Drew Carey Show was good.
So hot,
It was a good show. And then AJ Langer, that's who I was calling the other lady, who I can't remember her name, but AJ Langer was the daughter, and it was weird to me because the daughter was supposed to be 12 years old.
And she's 17?
And she's 17, but to me she looked 17. She didn't look like she was. I never even knew that until, I mean, I love this movie, but I didn't even.
She looks fucking weird. That actress is weird looking.
Yeah, she's kind of weird looking. The only thing I remember her from at all, and I didn't even remember until it was like brought to my attention, but she was like the friend in My So-Called Life.
Never saw it.
Yeah, it was like probably just My So-Called Life was just like right after I was out of high school. It was like probably like 94, 95. I don't know if it was MTV or not.
I think it was. Was it? What was the
Claire Danes?
Yeah. I know what it is.
because okay, it was MTV. Because it was like 94 and I just got out of high school and I went straight to like working like 60 hours a week as soon as I was out of high school. I wasn't watching a lot of TV. So I never really got into that.
They don't make kids like that anymore.
I know. They didn't. I never really got into My So-Called Life, but I did see like quite a few episodes of it, and
he was more into Buffy.
Yeah. I didn't start watching Buffy till later. I think Buffy was mid to late 90s. After I'd already retired. So the sister, she was also in she was in summer school, but she was also in Nightmare on Elm Street 5, which was not Dream Masters. It was
Here We Go Again.
Baby. It's like Freddy's
Nightmare
Baby.
on Elm Street 5. Here We Go Again.
Yeah.
I Can't Sleep.
Nightmare on Elm Street 5.
And he
Freddy
wants
Baby.
to touch my privates.
That's the one where the lady that took over for Heather Langenkamp, Wilcox, she was Alice. Do you remember her? She was like the one in number 4, which I think is Dream Masters. Dream Master.
I'm sorry.
She has like that ability to control the dream.
And Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is the best.
It's the best one.
It's the best one out of all of them.
Yeah, it's the best one.
I know I don't really care for his movies, but I want the box set just so I can watch part 3.
The box set's pretty cool because like, especially the VHS box set, because it's like Freddy on, like whenever they're side by side, it's like Freddy on the side with his arms going out. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Alice was the protagonist in 4 and 5. But in 5, the sister from this, I can never remember her name in real life. I know it's in the notes. Kelly Minter, yeah. She's one of the other, like, she's like the other main character besides Alice in that. Yeah, those were pretty good, but it's like they kept, after Dream Warriors, when they killed off Heather Langenkamp's character.
I never saw anything else after part 3.
It goes downhill. Like Freddy versus Jason, I thought that was terrible. Like, it was just like, I mean, to me, honestly, all those things just go on too long.
Like, I was going to sell that Freddy versus Jason Voorhees to Chris, but I just threw it in the trash.
That's good. Well, after we smashed it.
Yeah. We pulled a Office Space on
it. I hit it with a hammer today in a baseball bat.
I know he wanted it. I was like, you know what? I'll just give it to him when you're the one. They're like, no, fuck that. Let's go Office Space.
Dude, let's fuck this thing up.
Yeah, I don't really care for it.
We'll send you a video later. Also, Ving Rhames is in it.
See, if he would have lived, he dies. They shoot him like 5 times. If he would have lived, it could have been, this is part 1. After this, with all that gold coins, he became Marcellus Wallace.
You know, that dude.
I always do shit like that. This is just part 1, dude.
Yeah.
This is the first part of Pulp Fiction. You sons of bitches.
It's weird how he became, I don't know if it's weird, but, you know, he's like one of the main characters in Mission Impossible. You know, he's like...
Yeah, he's good in that, too. Yeah, he's really good.
But I don't really think about him whenever I think about that. What I think about is Pulp Fiction when I think about him. And I liked him in Con Air, too, because I used to be a huge, like...
You only like him
fan.
You only like him in Pulp Fiction because he's getting butt slammed in the basement
by some rednecks.
Zed was banging him. Zed? Yeah.
Zed. You want more?
Yeah. Who's Zed? Zed's dead, honey. Yes, he got plowed in the ass. You know what? That scene wasn't bad at all. I was like, oh, okay, he's getting plowed. But when they show his fucking partner standing there all sweaty going...
Oh yeah, that was the creepiest part.
I actually went, ugh.
You want some ice chips in yours?
Yes, please. Yeah, that was a very powerful scene. And they were going to do the same thing to him after he gets his dick blown off.
Ugh.
Pipe hitting. Can't say the other word he says, but it was pipe hitting.
Some pipe hitting fools.
Some pipe hitting fools. Yeah, I like Ving Rhames in this movie. You could tell he was going to go far.
Yeah, he was good. He was good. Bill Cobb's, the dad. The granddad.
Him too, he's in like everything.
Dude, he is in so much stuff. But I think of him in two movies that like pop in my mind.
He's in so many movies I can't even pinpoint any of them.
Well, the one that he sticks out to me the most in is
Panama Red?
The one he sticks out to me the most in is That Thing You Do, that movie you hate.
Oh, God damn it, I can't stand that
because of the earworm. You don't like that. But he's the drummer, he's the jazz drummer that Shades is like super like, that's like his like idol, and he gets all starstruck, but then that guy like kind of becomes his like, you know, kind of a mentor, I guess. Like they end up like kind of, you know, being friends. I hated that movie, but I think the Dewey Cox story is way better. It's a little different. And
it's almost the same thing.
He's also in one of my other favorite movies, The Hudsucker Proxy.
You know, I've never seen that.
Holy crap, dude. It's the Coen brothers and Sam Raimi.
I know, and I haven't seen it.
It's so
I don't have it.
good.
Is it streaming anywhere?
I don't know.
Willing to watch it.
I don't know. That is such a good movie.
Dude, Coen brothers, fuck. With Sam Raimi? Fuck.
Yeah. It's the Coen brothers and Sam Raimi wrote that thing. And then the Paul Newman. Yeah, man, that's a good movie. That's a real good movie.
You still need to watch The Man Who Wasn't There.
Yeah.
Coen brothers. Billy Bob Thornton. Fuck, that's a good movie. I don't even want to say anything about that.
And then the last person that I really care to talk about, Sean Whalen, the guy who
Roach.
He plays Roach, who's like one of the people trapped under the stairs, but he's
like 27 years old in that movie. He's supposed to be like 17, 18.
Yeah.
No, he's supposed to be like 15, I think.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a kid. They're all supposed to be like kids in the basement, which is weird. But Roach has escaped the basement under the stairs technically, and
Chris, what's Baby Boy?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
But he escapes and he's hiding in the walls. So like Daddy, the main character or the main bad guy the male bad guy is trying to find him, and it's like a big thing. He's always sending Prince the dog into the walls after him, and you know, whatever. That guy, he is in a ton of stuff, but it's all like small B parts. But the roles I remember him in Waterworld. He was in Waterworld.
I like Waterworld.
Yeah, I do too.
Like
People hated
The Postman.
I don't know Postman. I've never seen that.
Dude, it's so good. End of the World.
Yeah, I've
and
never
one day
seen that.
he finds this fucking. Oh, Ving Rhames was in Baby Boy.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what that is. Who the hell's
Tyrese?
Tyrese is.
Tyrese.
End of the World. Kevin Costner's roaming the land. He finds a male Jeep. So he puts on his uniform and has a mail bag.
He's delivering mail?
And he just starts going around and he's giving hope to everybody, saying, "Oh, the postal service is coming back."
But he's lying.
Yeah, but just to get people's hopes up. It's a great movie. I like it.
Just to let him right back down.
No, the ending's great, dude.
So he's in Waterworld. He's in Idle Hands. He has a small part in there. He's in. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. Have you seen Death House?
I don't know.
It's Gunnar Hansen wrote it and directed it before he died.
No, I don't think I have.
Oh man, it's got everybody in it. I mean, everybody.
Of course, if Gunnar Hansen tells you to be in his movie, you're gonna fucking be in his movie.
Everyone in it. It's like, you know how you look at a Rob Zombie thing and you're like, holy shit, like Barbara Crampton's playing this little part, and how Rob Zombie does. It's like that, but on like crack. It's like every single person in the movie is like some either bit part actor from Sid Haig is in it. Like, I mean, it's like everybody. It's everybody. But that's a pretty good movie. I actually was thinking about that one when I was taking notes on this and looked it up, and it's streaming on Tubi. It's a good movie. I mean, it's a Gunnar Hansen got all his horror buddies together and made him.
Who, Mr. Monkey? Gunnar Hansen? My poster in my living room? That's an original, out-of-print Texas Chainsaw Massacre poster.
That's signed by Gunnar Hansen.
That's signed by Gunnar Hansen.
That's cool.
Like, you can't find that poster anymore.
Yeah.
It's out of print.
Yeah. Man, that's cool.
Yeah, I heard he's super nice. I heard he was.
Or he was.
Nice. He was super nice. Before the cancers took him.
Yeah, so
cancers.
Greg Nicotero was the lead makeup on this thing.
Dude, it just blows my mind how many movies he's done.
Dude, so much. Like, he's been doing stuff for so long. It's crazy.
That's what you get for sticking around, hanging out at the gate.
I got to meet him one time.
Was he a dick? Don't tell me.
No, he was super nice. And I really wish, I don't know why I didn't take a picture with him, but he used my office for an interview. Him and the other guy that is a dick that acts in some movies that he learned from. But they used my office to do interviews during a horror convention that I was managing, and dude, it was so cool. Like, he was like a really nice guy, and like they had some of the original, this when Walking Dead was like in its prime, like maybe the third or fourth season, and he was there as a special guest with, I mean, lots of other people, but yeah, he used my office for an interview because it was like a quiet space, but I was like, I've got to be in there because it's my office, and so yeah, it was cool. He was a nice guy.
Were you like,
No, I didn't do anything. I acted very professional and didn't ask for an autograph, or I didn't even ask for a picture. I should have at least asked for a picture.
He would have been like,
but I didn't.
Picture on your phone? How long
yeah.
was that? What?
It wasn't that long ago. It's like 7 years ago, maybe.
2 megapixels?
Mm-hmm. I think I had an iPhone 0.5.
Hilary Swank. She auditioned for the role of Roach.
Dude, I read that. I was like, what? Yeah, Wes Craven apparently did not care who played the part of Roach. He didn't care if it was a male or female character, and Hilary Swank auditioned. Wouldn't that have been weird? I wonder which direction her career would have gone if she would have played Roach.
It's not doing very good lately.
Her career? She married that guy that kind of looks like Mark Hamill. What was his name?
Shit, I don't know. I don't keep up with marriages.
But they got a divorce after she. That guy.
I mean, I heard she just got pregnant. It was big news on TMZ.
I only go to TMZ for Kardashian news.
You better shut your goddamn mouth.
I'm like, what are the Kardashians up to?
What are they up to? Oh, a new porn
Unless
cake.
it's negative, then I turn it off instantly because I don't want to hear anything negative about Kimmy.
Who is she banging today?
I love Kimmy.
Ugh, she's so fucking gross. People think she's hot. I'm like, no.
I'll tell you about the time I met her, but not on air.
I already know. You told me that story, and I can't believe it. I can't believe it. When you told me, I was like, that's impossible. But you said no. I was right there. I saw what I saw.
I saw what I saw.
I saw what I saw.
I saw what I saw, and it's true.
Whoever goes into the shop, remind Doug.
I'll tell you my Kim Kardashian
Kim
story.
Kardashian story. It's pretty good. My mouth was like that. I've seen what I think.
Oh man, we're gonna have people stopping by the tattoo shop this week.
So what happened?
So Jordan Peele, right before COVID, was in talks to recreate this movie.
Mr. Monkey, I know I am.
What was in talks to recreate this movie?
God.
He was gonna make it good.
He was thinking about it. And it was just gonna be about some people stirring spoons in the teacups.
No, but
killer fucking alien ships.
But he really, dude, could you imagine with modern? I think it'd be badass if he redid it.
Maybe, I don't know. I really like Nope, so it kind of gave me hope for his next movie.
Hope Nope.
Hope Nope.
You're throwing out a lot of rap tonight.
I know.
There's a lot of rhyming you're doing.
Jamie, could you throw a beat out, please?
Wait, you're the one. I'm doing the beat. You're supposed to be rapping.
I don't know how to rap. Look at me. Does it look like I know how to fucking rap? Oh, there it is. Say it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. So this movie was actually based on real events.
Yeah, that's what's real messed up. That's real messed up. I watched a interview with one of them about this. And yeah, what happened? It was
two burglars broke into a house, and while they were breaking into the house, they found two kids that were chained up, being whatever, fingered or whatever they do to kids, locked up kids. I don't know, but it's just.
But it was like their kids, right? Like they had some kids that were locked up that had never been outside.
Yeah.
But the people called the police because they were getting burglarized, right? And then what I read was the people got their house broke into. They call the police to be like, hey, somebody's breaking into our house. And when the police show up, they're like, what are these kids being touched inappropriately in this room for?
I don't know if this is what it's based on. No, I don't think so. This is something else. So this guy was out. I just saw it. It was fucking sad, dude. Like, I was like, this girl came up to him and was like, I need help. I need help. My siblings are locked up. She didn't even say siblings. She said brothers and sisters. So the guy calls the cops. The cop comes up and he's videotaping with his cam. And he's like saying, talking, telling her, are you okay? And I can't remember what he said, but she was like, what's that? She ain't no words.
Holy shit. Like she had been locked away for that long.
They didn't teach her anything. And the parents, there was video of them. They would leave them by themselves and go take vacation trips. And they would lock the kids to the fucking bunk beds.
Dude, there was the girl in California that got kidnapped when she was like a little baby. And like she finally, somebody, realized she was in the house and she was like a teenager and she had never left the house. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these fucking people?
And they went on a show, Today Show, and she was all talking and trying to tell them what happened. And I'm there on the sofa like, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. It was sad.
Dude.
It was so sad. I was like, fuck. It was terrible, dude. I felt so bad for those kids. Yeah. And they were already older. So she still is freaked out by being out. And they did it for Christ. Christ told him to keep the kids inside.
Ugh.
Oh, it's terrible.
That's messed up.
Damn Christ lovers.
Have we talked about this movie at all?
Yeah, we've been talking about it.
What's actually going on in it?
Yeah, they break in because they're getting evicted.
Okay.
And because he finds out there's gold doubloons.
Oh, right. They talk the guy Spencer and Ving Rhames.
They don't know shit about this family though. They know nothing.
Right.
They're just gonna go and they're like, let's just break in. I can get into anywhere.
Yeah.
And they fucking get in. They act like power people, power supply.
Oh, yeah, he acts like he's with CPS Energy.
And so they get in, but they're not stupid. They wind up the albino guy.
He's not an albino yet. He becomes an albino later.
They fucking kill his ass.
Yeah.
So they're like, something's wrong. And Ving Rhames' character's like, no, he's in there trying to take all that stuff from himself. All pissed off.
So him and the boy go in. Leroy and Fool go in whenever they leave. And there's people, no one's in there. They get attacked by a dog. They try to get out of the house. There's realize there's traps everywhere. And they try to go out the front door and it's electrified. And then they're like, well, let's split up and find, well, no, then they first they split up and they try to find the coins and stuff. But at a certain point, the people come back. A dog tries to attack them again. They
fucking Rottweiler.
It gets all crazy. But they split up for some weird reason. The kid goes to the basement, and when he does, he sees Spencer laying there on the ground. But there's also all these people, under the stairs.
Whoa, dude! You just said that? You just went there?
Yeah, I did. And they actually do that in the movie. They say that in the movie.
What is this? Some kind of people under the stairs?
I don't think that's how they do it, but there's these crazy light. They haven't had light in years.
So they're all white.
They're all white. And their eyes are all big.
I wish they would have showed more of that.
Yeah, and
they're dragging Spencer underneath there, and he pulls him out, and they're fucking.
It's like they ate his hand off.
Because they're not feeding these poor kids.
Yeah, and so Spencer has completely turned white. His hair's white, his skin's super white.
And I was like, Doug, why is he white? And what did you say?
I said he got scared to death.
And I was like, that's some bullshit.
It is some bullshit, but Wes Craven used that in the first Friday the 13th too.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I know.
Yeah, remember she gets so scared, Nancy's hair starts turning white.
I think I'm going to keep it. Man, fuck off. It ain't real, man. No, actually, it has been proven your hair can turn white if you get.
But not that fast. It would have to grow out white.
Dude, Mr. Monkey said white roaches in the sewer lines. Those are very rare. If you can catch one, take it to your house and let it reproduce. You won't see them as much. Your house will be infested with roaches, but you won't be able to see them. So it's cool.
They'll breed out all the brown roaches?
Yeah. Kind of like today.
It sounds racist.
Kind of like today, how they're all fucking buying everything up and kicking everybody out.
That's what this movie's about.
Yeah, actually, it is.
They're buying everything up in the slums of
LA. That's so weird how that's from 91 and it's happening today. It still is.
Yeah, they're this couple, who you think is a couple. Well, they are a couple, but they're also brother and sister.
A couple of fucking
cannibalistic psycho brother and sister lovers.
Cannibalistic sister brother fuckers.
Yeah. So basically, then they go up and Leather Daddy, the guy is all of a sudden in crazy leather bondage suit while he's hunting them in the house. It's crazy.
That's the best part of the movie.
When he pops out and he's in the leather suit with a shotgun, I hear you, or whatever, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
I did the whole Leonardo DiCaprio meme. I point at the TV because I have that suit. I was like, dude, I have that fucking suit.
The same exact one. And the shotgun. That underfolder shotgun. Yeah.
So guess what I'm going to be for Halloween? It is hot as fuck. Wait till you see me in it. Oh, you mean
temperature-wise?
Temperature-wise? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think you meant temperature-wise.
When I put it on, I'll look like fucking Peter Griffin in bondage.
So yeah, he goes up, he's kind of chasing him down, and he kills the shit out of Ving Rhames' character, Leroy. Leroy's
right
dead.
in the living room at the bottom of the stairs.
And they think that they're done, but then they go out. They go out because the police are in there. the police come up in their driveway and they're like, police out front, and they come outside. They have a
fucking,
whole like
dude, that thing
PA
is
system
so
through the whole
badass.
house. Like,
She's like, police are outside, daddy.
yeah, and he's like, yeah. So they go outside, and the police are like looking at this van in their driveway, which is of the people who are dead in their house.
And then
like,
they don't give a shit because they're like, oh, this was using a fucking robbery.
liquor store robbery, yeah.
So they're like, fuck, whatever.
But that's where he found the letter that told them they had all the gold in their house, was at the liquor store. Oh, I totally am Roach.
You could be a cross between Jimmy Neutron and Roach.
Because of my hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's when they discover the kid's still in the house. They don't realize the kid's in the house.
Yeah, because he goes to the door at the beginning and acts like
he's trying to get into the house to like check it out, scope it out.
a brownie. What?
Yeah, the brownie scout, bear scout.
So they're like,
they see
there's
the little
one more in their side.
There's a kid too,
Daddy.
Daddy.
He's gonna burn in hell. You weren't lying, dude.
Dude, they say, yeah, I told you. They say like burn in hell.
He's gonna burn in hell, Daddy.
He can burn in hell. They say burn in hell like so many times in this movie. It's good.
Thought it was my mom for a second.
Yeah.
My mom tells me that all the time.
You're gonna burn in hell if you don't change your ways.
You're gonna burn. Wait till I get heathen tattooed above my eyebrow. She's gonna fucking flip the fuck out.
Yeah, probably.
And I'm like, Mom, that's the only way Satan said he'd take me into his lake of fire. All she's gonna go is, hi. And I'm like, I didn't know you were.
He'll say the miho. She'll say the miho.
I didn't know you were Chinese. Hi. That's what it sounds like to me. What is that? Is that a flaming pumpkin?
That's the fire. That's the lake of fire with sunglasses on. So then they're basically, the rest of the movie is them trying to hunt him down.
Yeah, running from room to room. They're trying to help out
ensues.
Alice. And they're like, that boy's gonna bang Alice. We need to find him.
Yeah, they keep saying, I know he did it with our daughter. Or with Alice. Or with her, whatever. I know he did it with her.
And she's been locked up her whole life, so she's like, come here, big boy.
Oh, and then at one point where they have her chained up, the dad walks up and like grabs his crotch and he's like, oh God, where's this going? But then Wendy Robbie's character comes up and is like, Daddy, help put me to bed. And they like, you know, he walks away, but he was just about to rape his daughter. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, his little crotch has a zipper around it, so you can just unzip it all the way around.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
Junk galore.
So, Fool escapes and goes back to his house in the slums in L.A.
And he takes one of the coins.
Takes some of the coins.
That was a real coin in that movie.
I know. They used like a real American Eagle in that thing.
It was worth $710 back then.
That's an ounce of 99.998 gold, so it's probably worth like $1,800 today.
Damn, dude. We in the wrong business.
Yeah. Gold's at about $1,800 right now.
An ounce?
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. So he's like, damn it. I got this gold, but I need to go back and help Alice.
The mom's like, I don't want you going back.
Dude,
she's the worst. She's the worst actress. I'm sorry, in this movie.
Who?
The sister.
Oh, the sister. Yeah.
I don't want you going back over there.
I done read your cards again, fool.
Read your cards again, fool, and it said you gonna die.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be going back over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's terrible. She was way better in Summer School.
Summer School's a great movie. Do you have that on DVD? No. I want to watch that again. I used to watch that. I've watched that so many times. That was one of my go-tos when I was younger. Those are really good. I love Mark Harmon. After he did those beer commercials. No, wait. Did he do beer commercials or was that the guy from Parks and
Rec? Who
Rec?
was the other famous, not Jeffrey Dahmer, but who was the other white famous?
Ted Bundy?
He played Ted Bundy. Totally ruined his career.
Who did? Mark Harmon?
Yes. He didn't come out in anything for years. It ruined his career. Now he's back doing like the NCIS.
Yeah.
Which are great, man. Sometimes I'll catch one.
It's like his whole career got destroyed by playing a
just
serial killer.
overall.
You never can, yeah.
And nowadays, if you play a serial killer, you're like, oh my God, he was so good in it. He did perfect.
Yeah. I want to see the Dahmer movie.
I don't think it looks like him. They could have got somebody else to look just like him.
I just want to see it. People are raving.
Did you
Raving.
see that show on Netflix? And it's about them, the first FBI agents that started profiling people?
No. Is it new? Recent?
It's fucking David Fincher, dude.
Is it recent?
It's been out for a while, but they're making another season.
No.
So it's about them starting to do profiling.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys were like, you know what? We should do something about it. The people they get to play the serial killers, holy shit, dude. It looks exactly like them. I don't know why they didn't do that. Mindhunter.
Oh, that's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was David Fincher.
Yeah, I don't know how many he directed, but I know he produced it.
That's cool.
Dude, the first episode, there's a guy and he, on fucking, just right there, he fucking blows his own head off with a shotgun. And they show it. I was like, holy shit. Like, it looks so fucking real.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. You should watch it. You should watch it. Oh, yeah. You should tell them about the Twister ride.
Oh, yeah. There's actually 2 different Universal Studio rides that use this movie. The Twister ride.
I think it's fucking hilarious that they use this movie.
Yeah. So there's a Twister ride where they recreate the scene from Twister at the drive-in where The Shining is playing and it, like, the screen get ripped apart and cars start getting thrown everywhere.
And Twister's a good fucking movie.
It's a good movie.
It made me scared.
That forehead scared you?
Whose forehead?
Her forehead.
Oh, fuck.
So
I think it's great where she falls down and the fucking Twister is just spinning on her forehead.
And they're like, she captured it!
She captured it. It won't get off her forehead.
It's twins on her forehead. So it's heading towards the city and she jumps out in front and it goes boom.
And it bounces off and saves the fucking day.
So that ride, they couldn't get their rights to The Shining to use it in the ride because Universal doesn't own that. So they decided to put people under the stairs.
Psycho too. It's a Psycho
on there. It was weird. And then the other thing is during their Halloween scare, fright fest, whatever they call it at Universal, they have a ride that has a house that they call Mommy and Daddy's house. And Mommy and Daddy's house is their house. Also, I don't think I wrote this down, so I really hope I did. Oh yeah, this house is the same house that they used in Rob Zombie's Halloween, 2007. The interior shots.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's the only one of, well, that and the Monsters. I really like the Monsters. I don't care what anybody says.
Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I liked Halloween.
What about Three from Hell's? 3 from Hell.
No,
Devil's Reject.
Devil's Reject. I liked. I saw it at the theater. 1,000 Corpses.
House of 1,000 Corpses.
1,000 Corpses. Casa de... How do you say 1,000 in Spanish? It's a twister. It's a twister. This fucking... Casa de 100 Corpses? How do you say corpses?
Casa de 100
Muñecas.
Mil.
Of course, Captain Spaulding.
Yeah, so that was cool. The house was like, that's a pretty cool house.
Cuerpos.
Cuerpos. Casa de Mil Cuerpos.
This motherfucker just came bilingual.
Me?
Bilingual Twitch.
Yeah, thanks.
Can we put it at the bottom now in Spanish?
We can.
Yes!
We can put Spanish on there, and you can put different stuff.
What's pendejo?
Oh, cuerpos means... I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
What's pendejo? Pendejo? I don't know what that is. That was good, Doug.
Thanks. Thanks, Panama Red. I'm learning this.
Yeah, that scene where the dog is eating the hand.
Oh my god, that was good.
But Wendy Roby, during that scene, nobody noticed, but the dog's chewing on the hand, and the dog was about to eat a wire off of the...
Oh, I saw something that said she saved one of the dogs. Like, one of the dogs was like...
It had
actually,
the wire
like,
in its mouth and was about to eat it. During the scene, she fucking went, grabbed the fucking dog's mouth and shoved her hand in there and pulled it out. And they're like, "What the fuck are you doing? This dog could fucking maim you."
That's
she was
crazy.
like, "I don't care. This dog is about to eat this wire."
So, you know, it was 4 different dogs?
Yeah, that's what they do with kids.
It was 4 different dogs. Yeah, that's what the Scarlet Witch's sisters... The Scarlet Witch's sisters on Full House. Those were the ugliest fucking little kids.
They were terrible. They're the ones... Spoiler. They're the ones that killed Heath Ledger.
Only one of them. One of them killed Heath Ledger.
So why were they both in the hotel room blowing him?
Oh.
Yeah.
Those girls are billionaires. They
I
were
know.
billionaires by the
fashion.
time they were teenagers. What the fuck? Dude, when they were little kids, like I was already a teenager whenever that show was out. And when they were little kids, I thought that they looked like little like troll dolls. Like the actual like troll dolls that you like made their hair stick up. I was like, God, those are the ugliest little girls ever.
Their acting was terrible.
Oh my God.
So bad.
Now they're billionaires.
They couldn't act out of
And I could totally look past their troll looks for $1 billion.
Terrible. Fucking terrible.
Yeah. Oh. One of them killed Keith Ledger?
Both of them, dude.
Who was married to Keith Ledger right before she died?
Nobody.
Yeah. Up until 2007, who was married to Keith Ledger?
He died a single man.
Yeah, but who was married to him right before?
Jake Gyllenhaal?
He died. Nope. Jamie, can you look that up?
Keith?
Pop it up on screen for everybody.
Keith Richards?
Keith Ledger. Till 2007. Heath Ledger. Yeah, Heath Ledger. Dude, these drinks are strong. We're just sitting here saying Keith Ledger. We're sitting here saying Keith Ledger.
I already peed twice.
We have a movie channel and we're calling this fool Keith Ledger.
I could have sworn I said Heath.
Oh my God.
Jamie, could you replay that? Could you roll back the film,
Keith.
please?
No, we were saying Keith.
Jamie, roll back the film, please.
Keith.
Jamie, could you roll back the film?
Hey, can everyone who's out there tell us we were saying Keith?
And they're probably laughing their asses off.
Ah, that's rough. That is rough.
Fucking Doug, man.
Yeah, Michelle Williams. He was married to Michelle Williams.
From Drive?
Yeah.
Damn,
They have like 2 kids together or something.
She's so lucky.
That she was married to someone who murdered themselves, and now she has to raise her kids and be like,
He didn't fucking murder himself.
Your dad was killed by an Olsen.
He didn't murder himself.
Now every time they watch Scarlet Witch...
You know who fucking killed him? The Joker killed him. He got too deep in, dude.
Now...
Locked himself in a room. Dude, you could tell that motherfucker was crazy on that movie. He did a great job.
It went too far. What about Joaquin? Joaquin survived.
Man, Joaquin can fucking suck a fatty.
Wow.
He was alright.
Dude, I'm trying to get Joaquin on the show as we speak, and you're like telling him to suck a fatty.
He was there. He could have saved his brother. Stream.
No, he couldn't have.
What was his name? His brother, Stream?
Stream Phoenix.
Stream Phoenix. That's a weird fucking name.
That was not his name.
What was it?
Phoenix River.
Phoenix River.
Phoenix Hama River.
Man, but that's a rock star way to die. Outside of your club?
The Rainbow Room. I think he died outside the Rainbow Room, which is where I met Lemmy.
River.
Yeah, that's what I said, River. Oh, the Viper Room. No, it's right down the street.
What did you say?
I thought it was the Rainbow Room.
Oh, you're thinking of the Rainbow Lounge. That kitty bar off of 90 here?
The Rainbow Room is a little bit smaller little bar next to, on Sunset, next to, oh man, I can't even think of the name of the club right now. It's not the El Rey, it's the, maybe it's the El Rey, no. But anyways, I went in there one day after a show and Lemmy was just sitting there. And I was like, what the fuck? And I went up and I met Lemmy.
What the bloody fuck do you want?
And apparently he just sat there and drank. Like, he just showed up to the Rainbow Room and just sat there and drank.
I fucking knew Chris would know what the Rainbow Lounge is. You fucking dirty bitch.
No. I don't know what the Rainbow Lounge is. That must be a different one. It's definitely not the Rainbow Room.
It's off of 90, dude. It's a fucking... You can't say titty bar anymore. What are they called?
Well, there are no boob bars in San Antonio. They outlawed it.
Fucking bullshit. No, you need to go to the Rainbow Lounge.
That must be right outside the city limits then.
They ain't. They're inside the city limits. They don't give a shit.
There's no way, man. Those things get shut down.
We went one day.
I know because I wanted to run for mayor of San Antonio, and my entire premise was going to be free the nipple.
Free the nipple.
Because you have to wear pasties in San Antonio, even at titty bars. Like, how great would that be? I bet I would win if my entire slogan, I said nothing about anything about my campaign at all. My entire slogan was just free the nipple. I bet Chris said the dancers had to put their own money in the jukebox.
It's fucking amazing.
No DJ?
No DJ.
Oh.
So they're all...
Do you think I could win? Do you think Ron would even stand a chance against me?
Fuck no. Free the nipple, and we don't care if you kill your baby. Right? You would fucking kill it, dude.
I get...
I mean, I really don't care. If you want to fucking... If you really want to, it's up to you. It's your fucking vagina. Scars everywhere. Yeah, dude, they have appendicitis scars. Fucking...
C-section scars.
C-section scars. They're like, my C-section never healed. Put it in the flap.
Boob job scars. Oh, that's rough.
So we went one time...
You're talking about Rainbow Lounge?
My girlfriend went to the restroom and she came out and she was all like,
he said, you're not going to believe this.
Their fucking dressing room is a women's restroom.
No way.
They use the stalls to change.
Dude, what is this place?
It's fucking amazing, Doug.
I do not believe this is an amazing place.
Yes, it is. Just to go and experience and say... Dude, I've been to the Rainbow Lounge shirts. Dude, that's what we should... Sinister Sinema on the back. I've been to the Rainbow Lounge. Yes.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, man, it is. And then they came out and were like, ooh, girl.
Oh, I just thought about something in this movie.
Why ain't you working here? Yeah.
Everett McGill throws out the hard
yeah, man.
in this movie.
He doesn't... You can tell, dude. Like I told you, he meant that. You know who else meant that? The Longest Yard, the remake with Steve Austin.
Stevie
Austin. He just throws it out. And I was like, God damn, he meant that. It was probably so awkward on the set when he yelled cut. He's like, how was that?
Oh,
yeah.
Were we rolling?
We're going to go ahead and just use that one. We don't want you to say it anymore.
It was like, when are we going to start rolling? That was just him. Cut. I didn't know we were rolling. Yeah, that's messed up. You know what else is messed up? That's messed up.
You're out of beverage. Frosty beverage.
That is messed up.
You know what? I missed. How did Daddy die? I missed that. Because we were watching at the shop and people were coming in.
Daddy died because at the end, so they're fighting and all this stuff, and Fool gets down to the basement and is hiding, and the mommy, Mrs. Robinson, she answers the door, and it ends up being Fool's sister, and they're trying to figure out how to like basically get them out of the house, and she's like, I don't need any you and like all of a sudden there's like a bunch of like black people on her lawn, and she's like, what's going on?
Thank you, I didn't have to say it.
Yeah. And so
I would feel so awkward, dude, if I was an actor and had
we cut over to Daddy in the basement, and he's looking for Fool, and Fool has set up this little this little trap basically to like get him to look around this corner, and it's like a bunch of candles with coins in it, and the coins are slowly falling off, which is very unrealistic.
Shitty.
But but it like makes him look this certain way, and then he has a Fool pops out, and he's like, the whole house is wired. Earlier in the movie, we find out the whole house is wired with dynamite. And Fool jumps out, and he's like saying something like, you know, let me go, like, put down your gun, or I can blow us up. And he's holding two wires, and Daddy like tries to shoot him, but Fool like hits the wires and jumps behind a wall. Explosion. He gets blown backwards, which I think presumably he's dead, and he falls into a pit.
Oh, that's fucking dirty.
There's a pit where he like
body.
Yeah, there's a pit
so gross
where he throws dead bodies, like, but he cuts off like pieces of them and eats them, and throws pieces to the people under the stairs. Yeah, and yeah, it's
totally
crazy,
unrealistic.
Man.
All the money's blowing out of the windows and the top. How the fuck is that?
It's like a Scrooge McDuck vault down there.
Yeah, there's so much fucking
money.
There's
so much money, so many gold coins just piled on the floor.
I would have just killed that fool and started shoving my pockets. Why do you have to blow everything up?
Well, I mean, that's how he killed him, though.
Yeah, but still, shank him or something.
I don't think he was able to. He didn't have a knife.
And then call everybody in and say, it's a free-for-all, take all the money before the cops get here.
So, then it cuts back. I mean, we're over to Mommy when she's confronted by all the neighborhood people, and she starts trying to run, but the people under the stairs have started escaping, and they like fucking kill her.
The who?
The people under the stairs. The people that lived under the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the part I missed.
Yeah. So they kill her. And then it's just like, do the right thing.
Yeah, that song was made for
Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee.
But they didn't use it, so they're like, hey, let's just throw it in this movie.
Yeah.
Let's be racist and throw it in this movie because everybody in this movie is black. That's what I see, Doug. I'm sorry. I calls it like I sees it.
That's your prerogative, man. So yeah, they do the right thing, which I don't think they actually do the right thing. They just murdered two people, and they're going to take all the money.
Yeah, but they were fucking racist, fucking cannibal, raping.
But then, does it, it kind of fades out with him just like, with that song and people picking up money. It doesn't show does it show what happens to Alice? Did she get blown up in the explosion? Did he kill her?
No, fucking fool was going to town on her ass, dude.
Oh, dang. Yeah. That was like in the director's cut.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was really sad when Roach died. Did you hear me tell you? I was all, does he die, Doug? Like, I was fucking so sad. I was sitting there watching it at the shop.
You were watching and you were like, does Roach die? And I'm like,
I got so sad. I was like, the way he died, he's like, ugh.
He just kind of falls over.
And I was like, man, he could have his chance to escape and he fucking died.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty sad about that.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, Roach.
I know, man.
Fucking daddy.
But if it wasn't for Roach, he would have died. Dude, there's some creepy parts in it, man. There's some real creepy parts. Like the, when Roach is in the wall before you really meet his character and you just hear him echoing screams through the... So Roach, basically the couple had been kidnapping babies to try to have the perfect boy child and the perfect daughter. The daughter, Alice, had made it through without getting herself killed and thrown under the stairs, but all the boys had turned out like they were never good enough for him, so they like fucked him up. Paco. Hey, Paco. And so Mr. Monkey threw out a Blazing Saddles reference there.
What did he say?
The sheriff is near.
Oh, that's what that was. I didn't get it.
Oh, darn it. Yeah, the boys supposedly had all been bad, but Roach was one of them that they had cut his tongue out. Which, that was pretty good makeup when he sticks his tongue out and it's cut off. That was pretty good makeup. And he, but he's like, before you ever meet him, you just hear him and he's screaming in the walls and it's just this echoey like, Dude, it's pretty creepy.
How?
Something like that. But more echoey. Wait, let me see.
Speaking of Blazing Saddles. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Just keep going.
Speaking of Blazing Saddles, if that movie was made today, it'd only be like 15 minutes long.
I'm going to do
That's pretty cool. Why don't we sound like that all the time?
I hope that worked. I don't know if it worked or not.
That was pretty cool. I like that.
It was definitely. Hopefully, it didn't like blow anything out. I just turned the reverb up on the mixer.
Yeah. So that was it.
Yeah.
It's just about a couple of crazy people
Fade to black.
kidnapping kids.
You do see the people under the stairs who are supposed to be malnutrition. The people under the stairs. You see the one main one come out, and he's like, it was cool how they had like the sclera contacts, like they're really big, like their eyes were all black because they adjusted to the dark, so they're just permanently like that. Their skin's all pale.
Their fucking uñas were all like that.
Yeah, but when he comes out, I'm like, that dude's pretty fucking buff for somebody that gets like a human finger once a week or something. Because they're literally, they feed them.
You don't see what's in there. Maybe there's center blocks there with pipes. You know the way you work out at your house?
But they don't have any food. You can't get buff without food. You got a caloric intake, bro.
What goes to 11? Panama Red said these go to 11.
The knobs?
You said knob.
But yeah, that's pretty good.
Uña.
I feel like it's a pretty
You
good.
know what uña is?
It would be one, and then A is female, so one female.
Toenails.
Damn it!
That's why I say his uñas are like that.
Oh, okay.
He fucking clicked when he walked like the Rottweiler. It was like this. It was like
they
this.
didn't like chew them off.
It was like this. When he's walking to get the fucking fingers. Yep.
They didn't chew off their toenails and eat them. That's a way to recycle protein right there.
Are toenails protein?
They're dead protein material. That's a fact. Science. That's science.
Science. Mr. What's his name? Bill Nye?
The science guy? Yeah, he's just an actor. He's not a scientist at all. He's an engineer. And just because you're an engineer doesn't mean you're a scientist.
You know, I stopped listening to anything he said after you told me that.
Yeah, you're an engineer. You're not a scientist. Scientist isn't an actual... Scientist is a job. So I guess technically is a job because scientist is a job. It's not a degree.
Got a show talking about pollution and climate change. I'm like, dude, you don't know.
Yo, that's the UN Agenda 21, bro.
I don't know what that is.
UN Agenda 2030 now.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, this thing's pretty good.
Scientists are going to make it rain.
Did you like it? Cloud seeding? Yeah. Did you like the movie? Did you end up liking the movie or no?
No, it was okay.
Good, because like before we watched the movie, you were like, "This movie sucks. That little Brandon fucking kid sucks."
And I had never seen it. I just seen clips. I don't like that kid. Seriously.
That's rough.
Because Michael Jackson had sex with him.
Ooh. Are you sure?
No.
Carlos, do you think it's one of the best Wes
Michael Jackson didn't fuck any of those kids.
Carlos, do you think it's one of the best Wes Cravens?
He made love to him. No, Serpent in the Rainbow.
You think Serpent in the Rainbow is one of his best? Or you think it is his best?
Serpent in the Rainbow?
Yeah.
It's his best.
What about Scream?
I don't know. It's okay, I guess.
Dude, I think Scream is probably...
You know what? He reinvented the horror movie.
With Scream?
Yeah, that's why I like Scream. Yeah. And they fucking killed Drew Barrymore in the first 10 minutes.
Dude, they had her... They did the opposite of what Barbarian did. Where they're like... I'm not gonna... We're talking about it tomorrow night. But Barbarian... Scream, they're like... featuring Drew Barrymore, and then all of a sudden she's dead so fast, and like literally you were like,
people were like, what the fuck, she's hanging there with all her guts hanging out.
I went to go see that and I was like, what the fuck? I was actually kind of like,
You know what? I
mean, I
changed
was
my mind. I
shocked.
think Scream was his best movie.
Scream is
I really like Scream.
is a good movie. It is a good movie.
I haven't seen it in years, probably since it came out.
Hills Have Eyes, 1978. That was a good one. I like that
You know
when I was a
what?
kid.
The remake of The Hills Have Eyes,
Yeah.
that shit was good.
Yeah.
Like, they did a good fucking job. It was fucking terrifying and horrible. What they showed.
And Last House on the Left. When did the remake of Last House on the Left come out?
I don't know. I never watched it.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good one. Man, Scream, dude. Scream may be my favorite Wes Craven movie. Oh,
Yeah.
He also wrote Shocker. That was a terrible movie.
I downloaded the wrong Shocker.
You downloaded Shock'em.
Yeah.
The poster just looks like this. It's like this. Yeah.
I mean, it has the same bald guy in an orange jumpsuit, but he's like this. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Swamp Thing.
I like Swamp Thing. It was
That
weird.
was a good one.
It was
Yeah.
a weird movie.
Yeah. Shocker, I went and saw in the theaters.
I think I saw that one in the theater too.
And I was
South
too young
Park
to
Mall.
see it. It was one of the ones I snuck into. But it was definitely, I was like, this movie's not that great.
Dude, every time I went to the movies when I was in middle school, the movie would be like at 2:00 on a Sunday or a Saturday. And I would tell my mom, don't pick us up till like 8. And she'd be like, why? Because we're going to watch 2 movies. Dude, we would literally just finish one and
just
jump
walk to the other one.
to the next one, jump in there. Because there was nobody there. Nobody would watch these.
You could go in, if you went into an early movie, you just walked into the next movie. You just walked right in because nobody was checking tickets. There was no...
Nowadays, you go and
nothing.
see fucking Shocker. It's a vintage. And you have to have a ticket. And all these pretentious fucks are in there. And they're like...
But now they actually check your ticket at the gate. But, like, do you remember... There was a time where I feel like movies weren't doing that well. And you would go on, like, a Thursday or something... And there would be not even anybody at the box office. You would have to walk in and buy your ticket at the concession stand. And then they gave you your ticket, and then no one checked it after that point. You just walked into whatever movie. So we would do that too. We would buy like, oh, this is PG-13, we'll buy this, but then we go into the rated R movie.
Back when you could get a hot dog, popcorn, drink, a pickle.
For like $3.
Huh?
For like $3.
Yes. And nowadays you go, fuck, dude, the fucking bill's
Look,
like $90.
I don't know if I said this on stream. I think I did. But I went to go see Barbarian. And everybody's talking about this goddamn elote popcorn. Or they call it, what do they call it? Street corn popcorn.
Street corn popcorn.
That bitch is $17 for a bowl of popcorn with some corn nuts on it.
Dude, some corn nuts is only like, if you buy them at the corner store, they're like $2.50.
I was so bummed.
If you buy them in bulk at fucking Costco, it's probably like $2.50.
So bummed. But
yeah, I love the Draft House, but I won't eat the food there.
I like some of the food.
No.
It's definitely
the chicken strips are the bomb.
I'm gonna say COVID definitely messed up movies theaters.
Yeah.
COVID definitely messed up the movie theater.
You know what's crazy? When people invite me out to the movies, we're gonna go to AMC Plus, or some other one, and I'm like, nope, I only do Draft House.
There's other ones though that are like Draft House.
Yeah, but I want Draft House. Like, I don't go anywhere else. I don't go anywhere else.
Nowhere.
So did you know at AMC Plus, if you walk in, when you go up to the counter to buy your ticket, if you tell them, hi, how you doing, before they could say it, you get your ticket for free.
What?
Look it up.
I would just walk in and like fall over and then jump up and say, hi, how you doing? That's a free ticket. I'm going to try it. Are there any AMCs here? And
there's gift cards. They scatter one gift card around at the beginning of the shift. They show the guy walking around going, this is where I'm going to hide it today. And he puts it underneath the grate at the soda machine.
how do you get in to look for that?
You don't.
You walk in and you say, "Hi, how you doing?" And then you start looking around.
That's why when you go to AMC,
2 free movies.
They're walking up like you're still at the count at the fucking curb, and they're like, "Hi," because they don't want to get you. That's why you fucking sneak around, fucking post up against the wall. You fucking shimmy across the wall.
What if you look down, and then when you get to them, they've already said it, but then you look up and you start pretending like you're doing sign language?
Oh, shit.
You learn how to say hi, how you doing in sign language, and you be like,
and then you sound
didn't hear you.
You talk like Marley Matlin.
I don't know who that is.
That deaf actress that irritates the shit out of me.
That's fucked up.
I'm like, no, don't do that.
That's messed up.
I don't have a thing against deaf people. I think they're fun.
The only other thing I really want to say about this movie is that, you know, at one point they're trying to trick him, and they have a tape recorder playing the "Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep, I Pray the Lord My Soul to Keep" thing.
Let me guess.
Hit it.
They couldn't get the rights to it.
No. It's also what Nancy said in Nightmare on Elm Street. And they also used it in Last House on the Left, 1972, Wes Craven.
So that's his deal?
I guess.
Before he died, he wanted to make this into a TV series?
Yeah, I saw that. But you didn't even know he was dead, so how do you know that?
I knew he was dead. And they buried him with his big fucking glasses. So what's up? Is that it on this movie?
I think that's probably it.
Yeah.
I think that's probably it. I think, Jamie, can you pull up what's coming up, please? We'll get our amazing producer, Jamie, that does this for college credit to pull up. We've got Barbarian coming up tomorrow night.
That one's going to be fun. It's crazy spoilers tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. If you haven't seen Barbarian,
please don't watch it. I mean, watch us, but you have to watch it before you see us.
It is so good. Like, wait to watch our show on YouTube. Every one of our shows are available on YouTube. You can go over there, you can pretend like you watch it and just hit the like button.
Don't download the wrong one, because I downloaded The Librarian.
The Librarian?
Yeah, straight up XXX. I was like, what the fuck is
What's the other? There's another movie called Barbarian, right? Conan the Barbarian or something?
I think so.
It's like a buff dude. That might be gay porn, I don't know.
Ooh, and then Maniac.
Dude,
we're going to have a special guest.
We have a guest on for Maniac, right?
Maniac special guest.
Who is the only person that was ever on one of our other shows that we didn't air because it just got too messy.
Oh my God, dude. That was bad.
That's literally an unaired episode.
You don't even want to fucking see that episode.
I don't. I had to call into work for like 6 days after that.
It was real bad. I felt so fucking shitty. I don't throw up when I drink. Holy fuck. I threw up when I drank that night.
Dude, that was a rough. We finished off an entire bottle of absinthe.
Whole bottle of absinthe. Like, we were done taking our 3 shots, but we're like, fuck it. It took over our fucking minds.
We drank an entire bottle of high proof alcohol. Yeah. Then Cabin in the Woods, one of your favorites. I don't know if it's one of your favorites.
It is. I love it.
It is one of my favorites. I love that movie. Man, I'm excited about that one. The Boneyard, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I need to watch The Boneyard.
Dude,
it's fucking great.
Poodle Horror. The Changeling, that's what year is The Changeling? Like
there's
81?
There's actually 2 Boneyards. Download the one that has a poodle on the front. Because there's a one on the cover that has a girl dressed as a poodle. Don't download that one.
And then we have The Changeling. That one's great. That one's got General Patton as a music teacher. Freaky, I'm pretty excited about. I've only seen that once. I might actually watch that again just because I've only seen it once.
No,
and all these other ones I've seen like a lot. You told me to watch Freaky. I didn't want to watch it because I was like, I didn't realize it was an actual like kind of horror movie. I thought it was just like a Freaky Friday, which it is.
Dude, that movie was fucking great.
I know.
Like, I loved it. Vince Vaughn, that's probably my favorite role he's ever done.
And that's what's it? So that's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday is Freaky, I think. I don't know. And then
Friday, Saturday,
Reanimator.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
Reanimator,
Wednesday.
one of the best.
Thursday's Freaky.
Okay. And then Reanimator. It's one of the best movies.
Another Stuart Gordon masterpiece.
Yeah. That one's great. So I think that's it. Tomorrow, Barbarian.
It's going to be a good one. Please watch it. Download it.
Yeah. Also, go check out our merch if you haven't.
And thanks for everybody that tuned in tonight. Mr. Monkey, Panama Red.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow is 10 p.m. 10 p.m. That is late.
Percio. Who else was on?
Everybody
that was on here. I forget.
Chris and Chuck.
Chris and Chuck. I think Chuck got mad. He logged off because I called him.
DMD.
You don't understand, dude. CJ is at the beginning of both of y'all shit.
How do we have two people following us that both have CJ at the beginning of their name? Doesn't even make sense.
No sense at all.
None.
CJ, yeah, join us tomorrow, man.
Yep.
10 p.m. Tune in and talk shit, and we'll see you.
We're out.
Later.